Thank you guys for coming. Welcome to Laugh Near Minimalist Furniture, a comedy variety show. I'm your host, Vik Pandya. This is Team Us Productions, me, myself, and Tyler Fowler, and Megan Dirty. I don't know where Meg is. There's Meg. Megan Dirty, everyone. I'm gonna jump right in. Have you ever had to end a relationship because your voice cracked during an argument? Happened to me recently, guys. I was arguing with my girl. I had won the argument, but I got greedy. I tried to go for that knockout punch. I was like, "That's right. You best bleed." At that point, your only option is to leave and slam some shit because you can't talk anymore. You have to make a dramatic exit. So I left and I went to slam the door. I slammed it so hard that it caught air. So right before it closed, it just slightly kissed closed. It had the extreme opposite effect. So I'm single now. Shit is real out here, man. So I gotta talk about this. I think as a country, we need to have a conversation about Uber pools. Okay? Now, for those of you older folks in the room, Uber Pool is not a hip YMCA. It's a ride-sharing program where you carpool with strangers to save money. And unlike normal Uber, where it's one stranger, this is multiple. So it's twice the fun. So I got in an Uber Pool on the way over here. I get in, and I'm the second person to get in the pool, and there's a girl in there, and she's sitting in the absolute corner of the pool, tucked in like this, as far away from me as possible. And then there's the driver. I get in and I say hello. No one says anything. A little awkward, a little rude, but we keep going and we pick up a third passenger who also happens to be a female. She sticks her head in the window and it says, "Is this Uber? I don't see a sticker." True to form, the driver still says nothing. The girl, still in her same position. I'm like, "Yeah, this is Uber, I'm a passenger, it's fine, get in." I don't know why I assumed his role. I just felt the need to explain. But then she cuts me off and she's like, "No, people get molested in fake Ubers all the time." And then walks away. So valid point, but then I was like, wait, you're just gonna leave me to get potentially molested in this Uber? What is wrong with you? But then I thought about that, I was like, from her perspective, imagine that scene, how it would have looked if she stuck her head in the window, and it's just a girl in the corner, abused physically and maybe mentally, and then the driver not speaking, staring dead ahead, and then me in the back, "Come on in, it's an Uber Pool, get in this thing!" So I can see why she did not get in the crowd. So it was my birthday recently. You may have heard about the infamous roast, which happened. Some of you may have been part of that. But I don't want to brag. Had a little birthday sex. Yeah. That was a weird noise. And I have never felt so inadequate in my entire life. Because I realized something, guys. My penis is not impressive. It's not unimpressive, okay? No one's ever seen it and sent it back. Like a bad plate of nachos, alright? But it doesn't get the reactions I want. No one's ever gasped when they've seen it. No one's ever in awe of it, you know? The girl I hooked up with my birthday, this is what she did when she saw it. I don't know why she's holding it like it's a Rubik's Cube. But she goes, "Could you be a little more excited?" I'm trying to see the positives in it though, of having an unassuming penis, because you have to rationalize in your mind. And I realized, my penis would make a great criminal. You'd never be able to pick him up out of a lineup. Imagine the cop comes in, "Man, which one of these dicks did this to you?" And obviously she picked the black one by default. Oh, what, you think we had working, poignant social commentary and a dick joke? That shit just happened. Hashtag Black Dicks Matter. Thank you very much. I feel like you guys are not getting the metaphor though, so I'm gonna keep going. If my penis was a toothpaste, it'd be AIM toothpaste. Now for those of you unfamiliar with AIM, it's a low-budget, no-frills toothpaste, typically located on the bottom of the aisle. A little hard to see, a little non-discreet, but it's a perfectly good toothpaste, okay? It gets the job done. It'll clean your mouth. You just may not enjoy the taste. All right. I know. I need to stop milking this toothpaste now. Oh, there I go again, milking it. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But the real victim here in all this is women. Because women, you guys just don't see the penis till it's way too late. That's why, while I think they're horrific, I'm on the fence with dick pics. I don't know. Would you rather see it unprompted and likely out of context? Or when you're staring down the barrel of it? Tell me. That's a real question, I just want to know. Some of my jokes don't have this house party, didn't know anyone at the house party. This random guy comes up to me and he says, "Hey man, where are you from?" I'm like, "Oh cool, someone trying to break the ice? How thoughtful." I said, "Chicago." Before I could respond with a similar pleasantry, the second thing out of his mouth was, "You know, if you're in the need for some vitamin B12, you gotta eat that booty." Excuse me? He plowed straight ahead. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's like getting vitamins from a natural source. It's way more effective." I was saying excuse me in shock, not because I wanted you to provide me supporting evidence, but I appreciate that. He then proceeded to give me a 45-minute thesis on how eating booty provided one with extreme vitamin B12. I was like, this has to be a joke. But at the same time, I didn't know if it was like a local New York expression I'd never heard of. You gotta eat that booty. Like, I don't know. I didn't know, so I didn't want to offend him. So I just listened, and the best part is, like I mentioned, I was there at New Year's, so at midnight, I popped a bottle of champagne, I took a swig, I passed it to him, and this is what he does. "No, man, that's unsanitary." Excuse me, booty eater, I didn't know you drew the line at bottle tops. That's my mistake.